And special guest, you about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he literally single with other people. So, like, this is a story.
This is the best podcast in the city.
Thank you.
I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, you know, splits and they...
I started living on Tupac.
You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat. Into it.
But I also met the
team. They know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. We have make sure I want to change it like Snoop Dogg. He's an icon in all facets of life. The most biggest icon in the world. But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like women.
No more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip, a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on
the students and everybody. Carl. I'm trying to find.
It is what it is. It's fine if you bring it to Martin the Pimp.
There's two cats. No, I'm the hustle in many ways. There's two cats in high school.
This is the coldest fucking thing that's going on, Mom. He's the realest niggas out there.
You already know.
Like, for real. Like, this.
God, I go off the mentality of the woman. And I know if I know my woman. Let's get it. Welcome. This is the smartest dumb people, and I'm the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. And always, it's gonna be somebody at this table with me. Today we got a special guest. He goes by the name of Travis Mountain, my brother. We got LB the Great, Paul Revere in the building. You know what it is. Listen, this is the smartest dumb people. Tap in Tuesday. Make sure y'all like and share. Before we even start, man, last week, I think I forgot to give a shout out to our sponsors. We're gonna do that first. Give a shout out to sponsors. Glitter Bombs. Shout out to Glitter Bombs. They specialize in personal gifts, t-shirts, chocolate, strawberries, candy grapes, the works. Shout out to Glitter Bombs. They also make tumblers and all that. Shout out to Moss Lady. She sells sea moss, the best sea moss in town. It comes with 92 minerals. It helps with a lot of things like your gut issues that you have, bowel movements, hair growth. It helps with everything. We'll be right back with y'all. Let's pay these bills. So that's our actual sponsor. Shout out to Glitter Bomb. Shout out to Moss Lady. Let's get straight to the show. Trav, man, you got into photography. How long you been doing it?
Bro, I bought my first camera last September.
What made you want to do it?
After I got in that really bad car accident, I almost lost my life in that. I wrecked my Hummer. And I told myself I was going to get into something that I really want to do. When you look in death in the eye, man, it make you look at life different. So I told myself there's things that I wanted to get into that I never did. And one was tattooing. I would have been a really dope tattoo artist. And the other one was photography. And when it came down to me choosing which one, I knew more photographers than I did tattoo artists. So I just went the photography way. So I bought a camera on Facebook Marketplace. Spent like $300 on my first camera and called a couple people that I knew, photographers. Man, they gave me the ropes, and I hopped on YouTube. I was on YouTube every day studying it. It was like learning a new language. I didn't know nothing about none of this. And before you know it, one day it all clicked. Like I took a limitless pen, and everything just started making sense, and shit just changed overnight, bro.
Okay. Can we let's watch the clip of what you do. This is actually a dope photo shoot that you have with a young man. Yeah. Let's watch the clip of what Trav do. We'll be right back with y'all.
Everything I did, I always gave it my best. I don't know if anyone relates, but the feeling that I get is like a truck sitting on my chest. Wondering how much do I got left? My last call, my last step. I'm not gonna wait just to see what's next. I go hard cause today could be my last breath. We do life and we can't relive it. We only get one chance. If you blink, then you might just miss it. Swear you'll miss it. Many people come and go, they all just visit. Don't ever expect nothing different. Just listen as I paint this image that you'll all revisit. Yeah, my glass half empty, but I still might sip. But I was traumatized. What would you have said when you was looking in my mama's eyes? Nothing. Yeah, I might have said I was okay, but I probably lied. So this pain is how I harmonize. Make an impact, that's what I personify. And yes, I'm making music that you cannot just define by the numbers on my Spotify. All of this pain, I just wanna be happy. Mom almost died the same day that she had me. Driving to the hospital, she swerved and crashed badly. Doctor said I was a miracle while looking at my daddy. I was 0 when I first dodged death. I was 6 when the devil told me watch my step. Couldn't sleep, I was scared to go inside my bed. Fighting demons, I was hearing things inside my head. So back to the doctor, he didn't have a diagnosis.
All right, so that's his brand. That's his company. It's called Mountain Multimedia. Trav, what's the goal with the brand?
To capture moments, man. You know, I saw a quote one day and it said, do something that you love and figure out how to make an income off of that and you'll be happy for the rest of your life.
Never have to work again.
God. You know, I figured out how to make an income off of photography and I love it, yo. It's a passion of mine. You know, anybody that's had a booked session with me or seen me work, they see this as something different. Like I'm really trying to do something different with the camera. That's why I started incorporating videos with it. I tell people I got visual with photography. I started bringing people in and showing them how we capturing these moments, how we get these shots because there's no Photoshop. I don't do Photoshop. I really get creative to capture these dope shots, these dope little poses and stuff like that. So
I love it, man. When I see one of your first videos, I was like, shit. And then I hit you up and I was like, Trav, I'm gonna need some pictures, man. So now I need to know. You got a question? Go ahead, LG. You got a question?
Well, because you mentioned that you had a toss up between tattoo artists and being a photographer. And so, but then you say, well, I'd have been a dope tattoo artist. So do you think that the photography and tattooing is parallel, or why would you think that?
Well, Anthony know me, man, and whatever I choose to do, I'm gonna be dope at.
Motherfuckers be good at it. I'm about to say this motherfucker multi-talented. It's weird that when you say that and asking that question, that gave me chills because I was gonna say this during the show. Travis is good at every fucking thing he do. The motherfucker played sports. He was good at basketball, football, track. God damn, I'm like, he really ain't saving shit for other motherfuckers. I don't know, but photography, it seems to be something you're really good at. Like I said, I seen your pictures and immediately hit you up and wanted to do pictures. Now, I wanted to talk. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't cut you off.
Well, he answered it.
I don't think he did. I answered it for him.
No, I answered it.
Okay.
I've been dope at. I've been a dope tattoo artist. I'm an artist, man. You know, it's not. And that's why I think I'm dope at photography. Me and him talked about this last night. I don't approach taking pictures like a photographer. I approach it as an artist. And I think in the beginning when me taking pictures, I was using my creativity to hide my inexperience with the camera. But now that I've figured out this camera, it's like, oh man, we cooking with grease now. Now I can really tap in and do what I want to do. So that's all it is, man. I just realized, like, let's say team photos, regardless of what sport it is, what gender, every team photo's been taken the same way. Tallest in the back, shortest in the front, coaches on the outside. And we pay people all this money to take these dry ass pictures, yo. We got these nice ass cameras. It's like, let's get creative with this shit.
Yeah, be creative.
So it's like, man, so that's all I did is like, let's get creative with these shots, you know, because of Instagram and Facebook. I've seen all these other photographers and what they doing, so it's like I'm gonna take a little bit from what he's doing. I see what you're doing. It's like,
shout out to Thomas. He's been on the show. Thomas is a real dope photographer as well, and I wanted to tell you, you and him, Omaha Day pictures was immaculate. And, you know, was it Omaha Day or was it Crawford?
No, it was Crawford Parade. Omaha Day, I wasn't even in town.
Okay, yeah, it was a Crawford event. And I was like, these motherfuckers is taking these beautiful shots. And another thing that y'all doing, y'all making North Omaha look beautiful. Because when you drive down North Omaha and see the potholes and see the bad, y'all making the neighborhoods, the people look beautiful.
That's the dope thing of, not to cut you off, but that's the dope thing about photography, man, is because I can actually let you see what I see. You know, I'm from Omaha, and I've always been proud of Omaha, and I hate when people talk down about it because I think Omaha is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, I posted a stat not too long ago that said Omaha's America's best kept secret because I see the beauty and the beautiful people here. So when I stare down that lens, it's like now I can show a person. That's the most gratifying feeling, to show a person that don't even see the beauty in themselves, and I can show them a picture and I see that chill come through them because they see something that they've never seen before, and that's the beauty that I see within them, man. For real, Omaha is a special place, and it's not just it's a lot of dope ass photographers out here, dude. Speaking of the Crawford Parade, I met Matthew Bills, Eddie Guerrero, Hardy, man. All these dudes is dope. Other photographers that's killing right now, yo. And it's like, man, and all it does is motivate me even more because I know the passion and commitment and the discipline it took for them to learn their craft, because photography is not easy to learn, bro. You know, if the people who inspire me is 4 people. It's my Aunt Kim. You know, she taught me that having a camera is really important. The moment of capturing the moment, how important that is. As far as I can remember, she always had a camera everywhere, you know, and it annoys you in the moment, but once you get older, 10, 15 years later, look at this picture, I'm like, I forgot all about this, man.
Yeah, facts.
And it's like,
capture moment.
Man, so she taught me that or whatever. I'm a Wale Akatune, he taught me the power of telling a story with the camera. You know, it ain't all about the camera. You make sure the story is there or whatever. So the art of storytelling is there as well, whatever, you know. Terrence Tryon from T Tryon Photography or whatever. My aunt photography is KLL, and Terrence is T Tryon. He showed me what the grind was, because I saw him grow. We started at the beginning when I was a rapper, and he was just starting off his photography, and we just grew together. And I saw what his drive and things could do. And Busy B was my last one, and to me, he the dopest dude I've ever seen touch a camera. You know, when I
didn't even know Busy B did photos.
Man, dude, Busy shot all my videos. Busy is the dopest dude to ever touch a camera, bro.
No shit.
Bro. He will blow your mind if you look at Busy work, man.
Shout out Frank, Big Frank. Shout out to Melissa. She said she can't. I'm sorry, Michelle. She said she can't wait for you to do her son senior photos. Trav, not to really question your prices, but do you work with families when it comes to the price?
Right now, I know that if you're getting a shoot from me, you're getting a deal, whatever it is, because I know the quality of my work is surpassing the prices that I'm doing right now. Like I just did my homie
family photos.
Family photos, weddings. I'm doing weddings.
That shit was dope though.
I did, man. Look, I know that what I'm giving you is pennies on the dollar. You paying pennies on the dollars, but I also respect the game. I don't, like I said, this is why I'm good at everything I do, because I don't cheat the process. It's a process. Them 10,000 hours to say you're an expert or something. I didn't even want to tell people I was a photographer. When people were saying you're a photographer, I kind of cringe, because I'm like, I ain't got them hours in yet, you know. So I want every photo shoot. For example, every photo shoot I've done, there's something catastrophic that's happened that I can't figure out. But the client never knows. I'm just smart enough to adapt and overcome and figure out how to make things work or whatever. But until I figure out how to not make those mistakes happen and things like that, and I'm a lot more confident with this craft, and that comes with the hours, then I'll go up on my prices. But right now, I work with people right now. I know my prices are really, really cheap compared to like Arnold Clark, where you're paying thousands of dollars for your senior pictures. You can come to me and we gonna get some dope pictures, because I work with charisma, you know, I'm charismatic or whatever. I know how to work with teenagers. You know, your teenagers that don't want to take pictures that
you're gonna give them
put a hood on. You don't want to do. I know how to get them out that shit. I'm gonna show them, hey, dude, I take some dope pictures. I'm gonna show them my work, and it's like, hey, we gonna get you some dope pictures for your little Instagram page. You know,
you
for real. So you know, hey man, I talk that language. You finish every sentence with bruh. make a joke about the old head, and before you know, your teenage son to warm it to me, and we rocking and rolling.
Dope, man. Y'all gotta make sure y'all check out Mountain Multimedia.
Go check out my reels, man. My reels is real dope. I show you how I got the shot to these dope photo shoots, bro. I think the dopest shots that I had is with Tyson Terry. I got his mom doing the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop on him when
I think I seen that.
Jalen Lloyd when he jumping over his parents and
yeah,
pointing over the cameras.
That one.
And
The
stuff
track
like
kid,
that.
right?
Yep, I got LaDemi Davis when she doing the LeBron toss with Chris Cooney and his kids when I recreated the LeBron James Dwayne Wade dunk.
Oh, they did that?
Bro, it's a
I gotta check it out.
It's a dope one, bro.
I ain't never seen that.
Hey, bro, I got some dope. That's
That's
what I'm saying. We taking pictures. It's not like your typical pictures where you got a cameraman working with his settings for a half hour, then you say, all right, say cheese. It's like, no, I just put some thought into these shots or whatever, man. It's like, we gonna get creative, bro, for real. Like, I did a photo shoot with this family, and he was actually my cable man that came and hooked up my cable. And every time him and his wife kissed, his son was about ready to throw up. He thought it was the nastiest thing ever.
I think I seen that.
And I was like, that's the shot right there. So when the parents kissed, I said all the kids just cover their eyes up.
Yep,
and
I
it
seen
came out
that.
to be a super dope shot or whatever.
Yeah, I seen that.
So I mean, it's like, man, so we just come up with stuff on the spot, man. It's like, man, the dope thing about me is like, I guarantee that you're going to get your pictures back edited in 24 hours with no watermark, no logo. I don't want to do no watermark, no logo. Not to diss on anybody else to do it, but I'm an artist, and I think my style is
gonna speak for itself.
You know, when you hear a Dr. Dre beat, you know a Dr. Dre beat.
Yeah, facts.
When you see a Michelangelo picture, you know a Michelangelo picture. So when you see a photograph of mine, I want you to say, oh, I could tell that Trav took that picture.
Yeah, facts.
You know, so that I'm just trying to be create my own lane, you know. And I think the dope thing about photography is that it's the first thing that I got into where the competition ain't like that with photographers, man. It's more of a respect level, and we collab more than take shots at each other, man.
It's almost impossible to run out of money when it comes to pictures.
Everybody need pictures. Yeah. So, like I tell people, if I'm not the photographer for you, I will recommend somebody else that might suit you better. Because I tell people, when you come to me, I got 100% creative control. Do not come to me with your idea, because what people will do, they see my style and then they'll be like, oh, I got a dope idea. Your idea is not dope, my bro. I'm sorry to tell you, bro, but let me do me or whatever. This is why you hit me up or whatever. And you know, some people, it's like, I understand if what I do is not your cup of tea. Hey,
you sound like Kanye West. That's some shit Kanye West is saying.
Hey, this would suit you a little bit better or whatever. You know, it's not. I understand it, but you know, if you're working with me, again, I've never had somebody that was not satisfied.
Y'all ready for this? Now it's about to get real. Give me your parameters before we get to these topics, Trav.
Man, go check me out. I just started my photography page this morning because I knew I was coming on the show. I was like, man, I got to give me something started. Might as well get it started. Look me up on Facebook under Mountain Multimedia, and check out my page. Give me a like and follow and share it for me. That don't cost a thing. And inbox me and book me, man. I promise you, I'll take care of you, your family. You got a gender reveal, a wedding. I do it all, man. I'm just not doing sports. I do it all. So go check out my page and hit me up.
All right, so let's get straight to it. First topic time. First topic. I can't wait to touch bases on this topic, man. This shit been eating at social media for a minute now. Young black lady was hit with a brick in the face. That's why we're going to break it down in segments. I think it's only right. We should break it down how it was presented to social media. Right. So the first clip was her in a hospital bed crying that she got hit in the face with a brick. Social media went nuts. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with you.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, what are you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick, and all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watching, and they let that nigga get in a car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women? I don't even care about my face because I'm still gonna be prettier than all of y'all niggas because I have a pretty heart. But my heart is broken, y'all. My heart is broken.
All right, so that's the first clip. And like I said, I wanted to break it down in segments of how it was presented to social media. So at first, I was pissed. I'm not going to lie. And I'm like, who the fuck would allow a woman to get hit in the face with a brick while there was men standing around? And then, like me and Travis was having a conversation. I said, because my sister said all the time, she said that she don't feel like black women are protected. And when I see things like this is exactly what my sister was talking about. And I do feel like there is some truth to that. I do feel like our women are being devalued on a day-to-day basis with social media, and then we get shit like this happen and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares to even be outraged by it. So what's your opinion?
For one, it's just wrong. Like, what was said, what to lead up to you picking up a brick and what did this young lady do to hurt you? For you to go upside her head and throw a brick as hard as you can.
Could have killed the lady.
Could have killed her.
Could have killed her.
Could have killed her, man.
But the energy, you know what I'm saying? Because my kids asked me about it, and it was like, well, what you think? The first thing I was just like, not even seeing, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, well, what type of energy are you giving off? You know what I'm saying? Yes, have I seen people get unruly with women because the women wasn't receptive to their advances? Yes, I have. You know what I'm saying? But have I seen men, you know what I'm saying, get so angry that
they be ready to hurt a woman?
That they picked up a brick.
Bro, we all been rejected before.
Right.
Nobody likes to be rejected. It's
right.
Embarrassing to hurt your pride.
Right.
But it should never get to the point where you need to physically assault a woman because she's not interested in you, my God.
Can I use this angle? And shit almost gave me chills. I said this to Travis on the phone too. I think I did. I said if this was a white woman, he would have went to jail.
For what?
He not in jail?
No.
Come on. See, this is where we always go left. Like,
shout out to DeMarcus. If this was a white woman, DeMarcus, I'm glad you were here.
We wouldn't have made it that far.
Make sure y'all like and share.
I didn't grow up in that.
But this is what I'm saying.
We talk wild.
But this is what I'm saying about our women. This is what I'm saying about our culture and our women not being protected. Because a brother wouldn't even have the wherewithal or the mindset to hit a white woman with a brick like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the reason why it was okay and accepted or even thought about doing is because it was a sister.
I don't think nobody
hold on now.
Okay.
Now, hold on now. Now, what are we talking about now?
I think that we talking about...
Because, so, regardless of her behavior, so you telling me that if a...
There's 1,000 Karens every day.
Now, did you see?
There's 1,000 Karens every day.
Huh?
There's 1,000 Karens every day. And don't get hit in faces with bricks.
Hold on, that don't make it on camera.
You always use that bullshit.
What
you did that last show.
What are we talking about?
You did that last show, Lee.
Well, play the next row. Hold on, come on. Play the next row.
All right.
And it debut the whole thing you saying.
All right, so then clips come out of the lady actually acting a fool out in public and being attention seeking. And let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock, and he hit me in my fucking face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all gonna do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas.
That's what he's saying.
All right, so that's the actual clip. No, I ain't saying she should have got clocked. Hell no. That's his ass. So that's the actual clip. Say what you said, Trav.
Hold on, which one of y'all saying that she should have got clocked?
No, I'm not saying that.
Why are you playing this?
I'm just trying to give. We breaking it down in increments of what the conversation was throughout. Because the clips came out in increments. The first clip lasted about 8 hours and everybody was outraged. Then the second clip came. Then the third.
Well, let's watch it. Let him watch it.
Wait a second. I saw her slap a man. To me, there's nothing that woman can do to justify me picking up a brick and hitting her in the face. She could punch me in my fucking mouth.
She comes out with a knife.
Listen, hold on. Wait a second. Wait. This is what my man said. Look, I've been stabbed by a chick, bruh. Right here. Like the blade broke in my chest, man. She called me right here, too. In club and in public. This was a girl I was dating. And really came at me like that, bro, for real. And you got a choice to make at that moment, bro.
Right.
It's like, nigga, what do you do?
Right.
You know, so, I mean, I had the two-piecer right there. We was in the club dancing, bro, and I just broke up with the chick. And she just popped out of nowhere.
You was a victim of domestic violence.
Of course. After she went to jail for the stuff and everything, right? For real. But at that moment, I had to protect myself.
Right.
My guy is just asking for her number, and she says no. However she says no, whether it's fuck you, you bitch ass nigga, or
facts.
Whatever.
No, I shouldn't have showed the clip like that because DeMarcus Mosley thinks that the guy that she slapped. I think that's what he's saying. The guy that she slapped hit her with the brick. No, they was just showing an example of how she acted. Yeah, she's attention seeker.
To my point, you get the energy you put out is the energy you get back. And so, yes, are there innocent victims that get subjected to stuff that they shouldn't be subjected to? Yes, but a majority of the time. But while saying this, and I want to teeter on the line, because I'm not saying that that's just like me saying, well, if how a woman dressed depends on she should get catcalled or you know what I'm saying.
I mean, but that's what happens though. How a woman dressed, she's going to get catcalled.
So if the woman come out dressed provocative, is it disrespectful?
Catcalling is a little bit different than getting hit with a fucking brick in the face.
It's the vibration. So I'm saying that to say.
Not one man stepped in, no leader. Not out of all the men that was sitting in the audience.
Because the men that's there, that probably was there as men that didn't step in, probably knew that, okay.
Well, first, we didn't see the whole situation. We only saw a clip of it, yo. So we don't see everything that led up to that because something had to happen for something.
That vibration.
I got the clip, John.
All right, well, let's see the
clip. I got the clip of the young man.
Something had to happen for somebody.
I got the clip of the young man that was there, and he said, this is what really happened. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
The guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick, right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and say things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble? This woman, she is literally a troublemaker. Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker. I'm not going to risk my life over somebody that's actually out there looking for trouble. If you go on social media, online, you're going to see some of her antic videos, taunting people, looking for a reaction. Well, she got what she been looking for, and you guys are giving her the attention that she was actually seeking for. I don't regret not standing up for her. If you look at some of the videos, I was there. I don't regret nothing whatsoever. I don't regret standing up for her. I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm not saying that any men have a right to hit a woman, especially with a brick. Nobody deserves that. By the end of the day, there's more to the story. She's not as innocent as she's trying to portray herself to be. She wants attention. She's an attention seeker woman. She's trying to go viral, and you guys have given her what she wanted. Yeah, she get.
Man, that they talking about.
All right, so that's the actual clip.
It's gonna be a trend.
No, I already thought the dude was a little spicy. That was talking. That's why he didn't give a fuck.
But I guarantee you that the man that is, well, I don't know.
What did you just say? You just said it was an alphabet fight.
Alphabet fight. But the only thing that don't make it an alphabet fight was that I believe from the way that the
She said he was asking for a number.
that it was a trend.
She said that he was asking for
That
a
don't
number.
mean nothing. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean, I don't want to disregard
What
a
are
woman
we
being-
talking about here?
Yeah.
Like, man, like
Because-
seriously, like I don't still. There's no
I agree with that.
justification for
There's no-
picking up a brick. There,
Like it's shared.
a woman
Come
should
on
have to
now.
fear.
Come on now.
Wait a second,
Because
bro,
you got,
come on,
what is-
man.
Because I know individuals that have been stabbed. Men.
But Trav he gave you an example. He showed you an example on his chest, and he
But
still
that
didn't pick up
mean
a
all
brick.
men operate on that level of bravery. Some of the men don't even make it to even tell the story.
But listen to me. He hitting this woman up. What if he killed this woman? You know,
It depends.
that's
on,
her life, his life, their family life shattered because his feelings is hurt.
We don't have no leaders in the community, Trav, or no role models. This is another thing. We don't have leaders and role models to be like, hey, man, don't do that. Put that brick down, brother. You trip. You can't hit no woman.
I don't care who she is, man. What she do for social, what's the attention seeking. If I see her in some kind of altercation with another grown ass man, and I see that man pick up a brick and clock her as hard as.
What if she has a knife?
But that's not what everybody's saying.
See, but we don't know what was going on. Because the thing that we have to examine, why would the man?
She said because she wouldn't give him her number. Nobody disagreed with that. Not even the dude that.
But then the dude started. But the dude said
he said she's messy.
Defended you.
But he just said she's messy.
Yeah.
She attention seeker. He didn't say nothing about her knife. He didn't say nothing about her assaulting him.
So it's a prank gone wrong.
No, I think that the man was really mad. Because let's be honest, the woman was decent looking. When she
her going up slapping the shit out of the man.
Oh, she definitely was a little off. She was off.
That's what I'm saying. How do we even know she don't have no kind of mental illness?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying. You going upside her head, something could be wrong with her, bro.
Right.
Like for real, you don't know. You don't know what's going on, bro. And it's like, damn, you gonna put everybody's life in danger. You putting your life in danger because you don't know who her brother or daddy is.
Facts.
That might come down and come smoke your ass.
Those are facts.
For real. So it's
those are facts. But it doesn't take away from the fact that if you got somebody walking around assaulting people,
that's not what was happening in this situation. They were just showing her. They were showing her videos of what she do.
Dude was confirming what we didn't see.
He just was confirming she was messy and she looks for attention.
And she should have been slapped.
Not hit upside the head with a brick. Bro, that's two different things. Like
man, hitting a grown man with a brick is just
You got a point there.
Hey,
you got a point there. I can't argue that point.
I ain't trying to
can't argue that.
Bro, that's messed up, yo. Like,
the brick. DeMarcus Bowler said the brick is overdoing it. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you know the whole totality of the situation, but she was asked he's like, can I get your number?
We all been in that situation. That's what I'm saying. It's a situation everybody can relate to.
I seen everybody in that crisis before.
Hey, bro, you shoot your shot, bro. And the thing is, she probably had her camera going, and it's probably and he was hurt.
She thought she was gonna get her rocks off.
Hey, look,
you know what I'm saying? But
But
just to see a woman get hit with a brick, dog, is disgusting.
I would have lost it.
Yeah.
I would have fucking lost it, yo.
Yeah, that's
for real.
tough. Yeah, that's tough.
I would have fucking lost it. It wouldn't matter what color she is. If I see somebody,
I definitely don't understand.
I gave you the angle of what I did. I told you the angle. I said it's just something embedded in black people to where they fear the thought of doing that to somebody white. You will never see that.
Color shouldn't be into it. If you see another individual get hit upside the head with a rock, bro.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I don't give a fuck. I seen any
man.
But there's also another element from a male side that is hard to step into domestic or what to appear to be domestic situations. Because those
bro, I got sisters and aunts and look, bro, I was raised by all women, yo. So I just got a protective ass mentality.
Right.
Me too. I'm protective.
So if you'd have seen the man attacking a woman with the brick,
bro,
you attacking.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro, but I'm stepping in, bro.
All right.
Like,
You de-escalate. That's all you know.
At least I gotta go help her.
De-escalate.
If anything, I gotta go at least stop her from being attacked.
Okay.
Bro,
so
you at least gotta go through. You at least gotta go through me to get to her.
So you're gonna de-escalate?
Because I understand that putting my life in danger by it. Because I don't know Judy.
You know, that's what's scary.
That's what's scary.
That's what's scary is that you don't know, because in the world, in the climate we live in now, motherfuckers are dying every day off some stupid shit. So me and my girl was talking about it, and I was just like, there was a little 13-year-old girl that just got stabbed over some sweet and sour sauce at McDonald's. You literally can go outside and don't know if you're going to make it home by trying to be somewhat of a good civilian, saying, hey, man, don't do that. What, nigga? Now you the problem. You know what I'm saying? If he hit a woman with a brick in the head, ain't no telling. Now,
but hold on. But most niggas that's weak.
Ain't no telling you.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Most niggas that's whack like that hit a woman like that, they ain't gonna fight no nigga anyway. That's why they hit women. For real. So that's why you need to step in, because them is bitch ass niggas that won't address another grown ass man. For real. So they need to be held accountable for that.
Just like that dude that got shot in the back by that 14-year-old kid that was that died when he was telling his mom, don't say nothing else. Woman, say one more word. Then he hit her, and then her son shot him in the back. You remember that situation? We talked about that a couple of months ago or a month ago. But at some point in time, somebody got to be the rhyme and reason. Somebody got to be the person of some type of understanding. Sir, you going too far, man. Put that brick down. No, I don't want no problems with you, but I don't want you to hurt this young lady either, brother. Come on, man. We got to stick together.
But
we don't have people like that.
Deadly.
I would address it.
That stuff turned.
I would address it as in I'm not a threat. I would address it as in I'm not a threat to you. I'm not a threat to you. I'm here to say, hey man, we come on, man. This is a sister, brother. Come on, man.
Between you and your old lady, you better know something. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. You know what I'm saying? Even the police. That is the #1 cause of police homicide. Is domestic violence calls. Men intervening with men and they women.
Where are you getting that number from?
Google it. Look here. Google it. Google it. Google it. Google it. Google it. No, this is fact. Listen, hold on, time out. Smart Young People Family, Google it. Google the #1.
I got a computer in front of me right now.
Google it. Google it. You know what I'm saying? And every man know. Every man know. It's a no to step in between a man and his old lady. Man, look, bruh. Every man know that.
You gotta chill, bro.
That'd be funny. Let's get to the next topic, man. So me, I'll get the moral of the story for me. Moral of the story is we need to start protecting our women, our children. We need to start having more leaders. Motherfuckers got to care. Like you said, Trav, you feel exactly the way I feel. There's no fucking way I'm just letting that shit go and I ain't doing nothing.
So there's no need for them extra videos. There's no need for other angles. There's only one.
But I just wanted to give everybody an idea.
Either you cannot be touched, or you can be touched.
I was just giving the public an idea. I was giving the public an idea of what he said and what she said is totally different. But what I'm going to do is, I don't give a fuck what she did. Like Travis said, it don't matter what she did. She shouldn't have been hit with no brick. That's what I just showed you
with a knife.
That's not what happened.
All right, look.
How you know?
Hold on. Look, all right, so you see how she just walked up and hit the innocent dude, just slapped the dude. And if dude would have turned around and popped her in her mouth, I'd be like, hey, bro, that's cause and effect. You asked for that, yo. But if dude picks up a brick and clocks her upside her fucking head, I'm like, hey, yo, you went way too fucking far. You need your ass beat.
I agree.
Yeah.
So she didn't.
It depends on what's going on.
Hold on. Wait.
I also understand.
If she picks up a brick and she hits dude with a brick,
and he hits her back with a brick,
hey, my girl,
what if she threw? But what if she threw one? He threw one back.
That's what I'm saying. If she throws a brick and them the games are playing, that's what's gonna happen.
But it's hard to say Because we also seen that vibration where women get attacked like that for absolutely nothing.
But that's not the case here. She didn't physically attack this. Even if she did, it wasn't with a brick.
But we got the third video is saying that no man should have defended her. That was the dude.
Well, that's what his opinion was.
He looked soft.
That's what his opinion was.
He looked soft anyway.
That was his opinion.
He looked
I
very
don't agree
spicy.
with that. What that got to do with anything?
You're picking and choosing the men?
I think that the dude was soft. I think that he was soft.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
All right, next topic.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, so Cat comes out and say black women ain't raised black women ain't raised to be wives and blah blah blah. Let's watch the clip. We'll just have a conversation. He said they're raised to be more independent. Let's have a conversation.
They're raised to be a wife.
But why isn't a black woman raised that way?
Most black women are raised to be independent. Remember, let's be real.
Say that again?
Most black women are raised to be strong, tough, independent, and don't take no shit. Because your daddy wasn't shit. I raised you alone by myself. Be a strong black woman. So they come into the game with their guard up ready. Spanish girl is raised to serve.
Yeah.
They be cooking for their father at a young age, washing the dishes, washing the table, mopping all Saturday morning. Let's face it, they're raised to serve. If one time I swear to God, I'm at a girl's house having dinner. I got up with my own plate, put it in the garbage, put it in the sink. Her mom spazzed on her in Spanish about da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, in the black woman's house, if I get up with my own plate, she gonna say, that's a damn good nigga. He got his own shit. I like him, Shirley. They're raised to be a wife.
But why isn't a black woman raised that way?
Most black women are raised to be independent. Remember.
This PG. All right, so that's the actual clip, man. I think we've had this conversation once before, but we didn't really keen in on a specific race. So I don't want to make it about race. I want to make it about women.
Women in general.
Yeah, women in general. I think we had the conversation in our old studio when I was talking about how like nobody wants to raise their kids to have families anymore. Remember that? And you was like, they have this idea of since a little kid to be a princess. I was saying that. So I was like, the princess wants to marry the prince, and all of these ideologies of what people want in life. But now a lot of women are raised to, like I said, I'm gonna generalize it, not make it about one race or one culture. A lot of women nowadays are being raised to be independent, and I feel like they're forced into that role. I do see it a lot because a lot of women, they're forced into the role of having to do everything by themselves. What's your opinion, Trav?
I think motherfuckers gotta get out that old school way of thinking, yo. You know, women can be both. Why can't she be independent and why can't she be all the above? You know, it's like, man, women have jobs, they have brains, they see they worth now. You know, it's not, I don't want a woman, and women don't, I don't think most women, I can't speak, but I don't think most women want to be categorized as
a servant.
Yeah, it's like, motherfucker, I'm not here to just be your servant. I bring stuff to the table. This is a 50, it should be a 50, it shouldn't even be a 50, it should be, if I'm down, you up, we do this together. It's a partnership, you know, it's like, man, the roles in relationship, that should need to go out the window. It's like, you can't have an evolved way of thinking when it comes to this way, but still have a traditional way of thinking when it comes to relationships, though. So, I think women, I hate to even generalize it because, I mean, when you say women are being trained to be hard, you have to bring grace into that, you know, because I feel like black women get the short end of the stick.
I do too.
When you bring that up, I think black women been carrying this country on their back since we got here, and they get treated the worst out of anybody, including black men. I think black women get treated worse than black men, and you know, it's time to start respecting what they want. You know, we gotta stop telling them what the fuck to do, mansplaining their situations and stuff like that, and listening to their worth. You know, so I don't know. That's just my opinion. I
think that man fucked it up. Men fucking up women in general because they have so many options now. So with men having so many options, nobody really wants.
What do you mean by options?
Like they have caring, sharing, like social media made the platform of social media made it so easy to access women. Men don't really care to settle down anymore. So it's forcing women to be independent. This is just my opinion. It's forcing women to be more independent and focus on themselves because ain't no man really trying to settle down.
But what's wrong with women being independent and focusing on themselves? I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I think that they're forced into that role. That's my opinion.
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna get into that.
Get into it.
But I just got it's truthful, but it's kind of funny, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? That angle that they're pushing is definitely not real. You know what I'm saying? If you ever want to go from Norfolk to North Omaha.
What?
He said black and white. He was basically
if you ever want to go from Norfolk to North Omaha and that motherfucker put up a dining room table.
DeMarcus said, he said that's not true.
Get you one of them Caucasian women, she'll take you from Norfolk,
please don't get us blocked.
Please. I said Caucasian.
But I'm just saying,
what you talking about?
I'll just keep it PG.
You just said, I said
PG,
Caucasian.
but just keep it PG.
Oh, well, never mind. Next, man, say what he said, man. Go on. Listen, man. Go on, man. Go on.
You be getting us kicked off and shit
Ain't
like
nobody
that,
got nothing kicked off. Now, let's say Caucasian with me, man. Go on, man.
I'm on this topic. DeMarcus Mosley said, "That's not true. We want to be husbands over here. I need receipts though. So when I say that, I'm gonna just say I need receipts.
But we talking about independent women.
No. But he said no. Talk about. He said he want to be a husband. That's cool. You can say that out loud. I just had a man on this platform that was like, I want a woman. I want to be in a relationship. The woman called up to the show and said she's in love with him and want to be with him. But what was his response?
But hold on.
He don't want to be with her.
Hold on,
so
brother.
that's
that's where you're doing that.
I had to. But it's true.
But the thing is that you don't even know the truth. You don't even know the understanding of that motherfucker.
I'm just saying, I feel like if a man really wanted to be a husband or if a man wanted to be a husband, in my personal opinion, it's easy. I can leave my girl today. I'm telling y'all the truth. I can leave my woman today and go find another woman and marry her tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So if a man wants a relationship,
because that's what most women want, is for a man to say that they want to marry him when other men didn't.
And this is not an attack on DeMarcus. This is an attack on man in society, not you, bro.
Wait a second. But just because you can leave your woman today and go marry somebody, that don't make it a good idea.
No, but I'm just saying
that's gonna cause problems for you, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But you don't think.
No, fuck no. I can't marry any woman I want because I want to marry Beyonce. I want to marry Beyonce.
Meet her at the right time. Meet her right when Jay-Z dumped on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that.
I'm saying that men have more options, and it's a known fact which forces women into independent roles to have to figure out shit for themselves. I'm not saying women shouldn't want to be independent.
You should.
Because I want to raise my kids and my daughters to be good women, good wives, good independent
people
women.
Running around talking about which way do I go, and think that's just a game. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how it doesn't matter what's going on.
Let me see. He said, Frank said, stop a such thing as 50-50. DeMarcus said, the thing is no one believes in each other and our genuine approach anymore. I agree. I'm not, like I said, this was not an attack on DeMarcus. This was not an attack on DeMarcus. He said, basically, people ain't genuine no more.
What did he say? Let me read it.
God, man.
Let me read this.
You cutting me off and I'm trying to tell you what he said.
You read that kind of fucked up.
Okay.
The thing is, no one believes in each other or genuine in their approach anymore. The trust is damn near gone. Within the community, it's hard to tell who's keeping it real or not. Are we talking about relationships?
Yeah, I think because that's the topic we're on. There is some truth to that. I'll give them that. Because I think I struggle with being genuine. Like every chick that I was interested in at the time, they treated me like I was just wanting some ass out of them. Or I'm like, And a lot of women, when they see me now, they be like, "Damn, I didn't think you was like that." I'm like, I really was like that. Like, it's who I am as a person. Like when I'm in a relationship, I'm good to my woman.
Why do you think they got that false?
Because I think men are ruining. They're spoiling the fruit. That's what I think. I think
so
that
they got the false idea of you.
Travis, if you got punched in the face by 10 different men, right? The 11th man come to you and say, "Hey, Travis, I don't want to punch you in the face. I want to give you a hug." What you gonna do? "Nah, bro, I'm cool." Right? If you got punched in the face by 10 different men, all
man, y'all all over the place right now.
You know, I'm right on it.
You know, I feel like I said, man, times is changing. You know, we talked about this last night. Like, we can't try to force these new age way of thinking and yesterday's way of living. You know, those days are over with. Like, those days is gone. So times have changed. You know, social media and all that changed everything, yo. Like when we was young, you had to have game to get a girl number. You had to have a pen and a paper, and you had to walk up to a girl and really
you have to be bold enough to even have a conversation.
Have the conversation. Right now, you can get on social media
and
and
put
you can
a
know
dick pic in there.
everything. You can know everything about her before you even say a word to her.
But but there's a flip side to that, because the women, enable for you to have game, the women that was out in society, which you have to be socializing and out in society to even be approachable, was available. Now, women that are non-sociable, women that are non-dateable, women that are non-people that you should not marry are now sociable and available for men to be in contact with. That would change the pool. Because if them women couldn't get out, get your ass dressed, get your hair fixed, get something fly on, go to the party, go to the club, go whatever, then you didn't meet no man.
Well, that's what I'm
so
saying.
now the men is losing.
I don't feel like
and then like the filter, the women ain't in the women.
It's not. Hold on, no. Listen.
The women ain't even the women no more.
Wait.
They got the filters. They got
it's
everything.
It's not about winning or losing. My point is that social media is taking out the human connection out of you, yo. That's what I'm saying. You have to approach this woman before, and you have to look her eye to eye, and there has to be some kind of connection in order for y'all to now. It's like I'm falling in love with
the
idea, the image of you too. But not, right now, I don't have to meet you. I can just click and hop in your DMs.
That shit's sad. When you really break it down like that, it's sad as fuck because, like you said, it's taken away. Like DeMarcus was saying, that like you can't decipher who's genuine anymore because you get.
That's everything we do. When we go out now, when we eat dinner, you look over motherfuckers just like this with their food. When they at the club, your song come on, motherfuckers might do this for about 5 seconds and then everybody's like this.
That's sad.
Everybody put down your phone. The human connection in our world is gone.
You want the more access to women, get to your phone, because there's more women that is non-sociable, that is non-accessible because of their behavior, because of whatever that they do. Men, you want access to women, get to the phone.
I agree with both of y'all. I agree with this though. I feel like I used to try to do this with my kids probably a couple of years ago. I would sit down and say, all right, no cell phones for at least 3 hours. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. We're not going to look at our cell phones. We're going to eat dinner together. We're going to watch this movie. And that shit lasted about 2 hours.
Well, I tried to do that too, but then I realized that ultimately I'm hurting my child because the world is changing. You have to be savvy on that phone to navigate now, yo. For real, you have to. So it's like the quicker they pick up on it, in my opinion, the quicker they pick up on it, the better off they're going to be. You know.
So take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it.
But it's like a flip coin. I mean, because there's also the industrial side. You know what I'm saying? There's also the plumbers. You know what I'm saying? The mechanics. That stuff that if you handy with your hands.
Like, it's a give or take. Like, somebody like me who was able to pick up photography, I learned all that stuff on YouTube. You know, I would have to go pay thousands of dollars for schooling for that shit. You know? That's where social media, I think, benefits the people. You know, I feel like, but then
well, I think it'd be a perfect
segue. We got about 7
Deion
minutes.
Sanders, and what he's saying that no matter what you touch, you said regardless of what it was, you've been go back. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know what.
I was gonna do the Anzanya said fuck school. He ain't sending his kids to school.
Oh yeah, do that one too. Let's go into that.
We are not going past 9. You can kiss my ass.
What time?
I am tired.
Pause. No, sir. Well, good. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's do it. I can't pronounce the dude's name to save my life. His name is Israel Anzanya. He came out with a clip saying basically he's not sending his kids to school.
The MMA fighter?
Yeah. Let's watch
Israel
the clip.
Adesanya.
Okay, let's watch the clip and let's have that conversation.
Honestly, fuck school. I don't know why we still even have this whole fucking this outdated concept of school to just build workers. Because we know what the fuck school was made for. Why are we pretending? We know school was created to create workers. Do you still know? What the fuck is X?
No fucking idea.
Bro, I'm still waiting. I'm like, when have I in my life as an adult known what the fuck X is?
Yeah.
No fucking idea. A lot of useless information got passed on to me in school. And I sucked at school because I was shit at memorizing.
Same.
I didn't really learn anything. Dropouts, as we do.
Cheers.
Drop out, my man.
Cheers.
School doesn't teach you much, honestly. It teaches you the basics. I understand math, yes, English, comprehension, all that kind of stuff, but when
all right, so that's the actual clip, man. I think there's some truth to that.
I agree with him to a degree, man. You know, I wouldn't go as far.
Why?
Because school is what teach you to get up in the morning.
I'm listening.
And move about your day independently. Especially when you get to college, there is nobody calling, saying, this person didn't show up today. This person didn't turn up.
So you said logic, but that's what he was saying, though. School is mentally training people to be workers.
No. Well, yeah. But everybody got to work. That's just like, again, like I was saying earlier. What's the equation of X? It's this microphone we talking to. This computer we on.
But why do I have to take a standardized test? School is outdated, yo. It's like, man, they not teaching us anything. They teaching us how to memorize.
Well, because
like they killing our creativity. Like they put you in a classroom, they're saying there's a right or wrong answer, which isn't true. They tell you, no, don't work in groups, you work by yourself. They just killing all your creativity, yo. And don't talk unless you're spoken to.
I don't disagree with
it's
that.
Like, man, this shit is just outdated.
School is there for a barrier. That's the same way you got doctors that can watch those same YouTube videos and then go say they can operate on people. Would you want somebody operating on your loved one? Would you want somebody operating on your loved one because they watch YouTube videos?
No,
but there are cases.
For certain jobs, I think school, like you need to be go to school to learn how to be a doctor and things like that. But why are we teaching our kids this in elementary school? Why are we wasting 18 years of our lives?
You say, what the fuck is social studies?
Yeah. Would you want your teacher to be a teacher? Would you want your teacher to go to school to be a teacher?
I ain't gonna lie.
Or would you want
the best teacher to be? The best teacher to me would be.
You want your children's teacher who went to school to be a teacher?
I'm not saying school shouldn't be there. I'm just saying the way it is outdated.
I agree with you, Trey.
Well,
outdated.
I'm not questioning the outdating of it, but the barrier is there for the individual that cannot dwell within that social realm to go to school to obtain.
Frank said teachers definitely teach you some life skills. I agree with Frank.
But you also, but teachers are human beings as well. We're
Yes,
young
sir.
black men.
Yes, sir.
We've all encountered teachers telling us that we weren't gonna be shit. You know, for real. That when you hear that,
Have you?
What you mean? Have I?
From a black teacher or a white teacher?
It don't matter. I've heard it from a black. Hold on, I've heard it from a black principal.
Right.
You know, for real.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say his name.
But hold on, time out. Okay, so then, what difference does it make? What if the teacher's there? If the individual thought that you weren't going to be here?
What I'm saying is, this is a educator. Hold on, this is an educator.
Okay.
That's somebody that I'm looking into. That's supposed
They
to
have the teacher curriculum.
Right.
It's supposed to be poured into you.
It's supposed to be pouring into me. That's supposed to be you give me hope. and they telling me that I ain't gonna beat you because they frustrated with me.
That's a fact.
For real, how you think that's gonna make me feel? It's like, dude, fuck out of here. Just because you don't understand me, because you don't come where I come from. You know, motherfuckers don't understand that. When I wake up in the morning, I got to raise my fucking daughter myself because my mom is smoked out, my dad is in jail and shit like that. And I get to school, and you mad at me because I forgot my pencil. You know, for real. So it's like
I experienced that. I experienced that with school.
But if it's been the first time losing your pencil, they would understand.
Regardless of,
but if it's your 100th time losing the pencil,
but regardless, when that's my life, and I got this white teacher from Norfolk that has no idea of my lifestyle.
But that don't have nothing to do with the program. Because the program is designed for you to get up. The
program is designed to create
8 hours. To do what?
It's to create
a
productive. A robot. That's
to be productive.
It's creating a robot, yo.
To do what society norms is, regardless of how you can configure them, because there's only so many few individuals that's able to operate outside of the program.
If that's the case, then we might as well go. If that's the case, then we might as well throw our kids in the military. In the military, if discipline is your thing,
they gotta sign. They gotta sign up.
And I want to say this. Keep in mind, this is the Marine.
And like I'm saying,
they gotta sign up for social.
Wait a second. I spent 18 years of my life in school or whatever. I learned more discipline in 3 months in the Marine Corps in boot camp than I did that entire 18 years. So if we really being real, why don't we just train our kids like that then? That's way more productive.
Yeah. I think we should have I think we should have a class where people get trained to.
Hey guys,
I don't agree with making robots because we got kids that's creative that we don't understand, and we throw them in classes and say something is wrong with them because they don't conform
to operate within these social ranks.
It's not.
There's nothing bigger than the program.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Hey, Caucasians, listen, man. Leland always trying to go over. I'm going home. This is the smartest dumb people. Trav, give your panhandles before you get out of here.
Look me up on Facebook under Travis Mountain. My photography page is Mountain Multimedia. I'm on Instagram still under ASO402. Hit me up and book me, yo, for real.
Leland, give your panhandles. How they can find you. In the streets, being social. You can find me in the streets, being social.
Tuesdays, same smart time, same dumb people location. Tuesdays.
All right, look, smartest dumb people. Anthony That Dude Johnson, Trav, LB the Great. Y'all have a great night.
Hey, yo, what's up? Have you seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
Yes. Are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony That Dude Johnson and special guests, you're about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know.
Get to the show, man. So, do y'all believe in 50-50 relationships down the middle? Like they were saying, basically, like they provide for other families outside of their home, but when they come to their home, they believe in splitting it down the middle. So Wade was like, I provide